Host MrElephant. I'm here with Esty. We're going to continue on our Davis Cup 7 adventure. So, on your screen right now are the statistics. So, player 1 will be Pharaon, and then player number 2 will be Eagles Revenge. So, Pharaon has had a pretty good run so far. It's had 100% wins inside the 1v1, 100% wins inside the 2v2, and 100% wins in the 4v4. So the only loss that it's taken has been against Elephant Man. So one loss right there.
It was the 3v3, of course.
Mm-hmm. So
only 3v3 were played at this point because round 1 of the final stage was 1v1, 2v2, 4v4.
Mm-hmm.
And the second round was composed also with the 3v3. Yes, I'm kind of surprised to see how good managed to play Pharaon overall. Because in my opinion, Pharaon is actually maybe the weakest of my AIs. Beside Elephant Man, but definitely Pharaon, Tribal or Odette looks to be stronger overall.
So on the other hand, his opponent, Eagles Revenge, now he's a fairly old AI comparatively inside the competition now, but he's still in it to win it, so to speak. But the win ratio hasn't been as good, I guess, so to speak. So 66% in the 1v1, 71% in the 2v2, 3v3, 33%. So less than half there. And 4v4 has been about 50%. So on that note, regarding the betting challenge, everyone has kind of bet against Eagles Revenge. The only individual who voted for Eagles Revenge was Arandi. So,
yes, Arandi is here, it looks
so,
like.
Yeah, and Arandi's inside the chat right now. So on that note, I'm going to hide the statistics, and we're going to begin the game. So both AIs are going to be playing Aztec for a first 1v1. So let us begin.
Yep, I think this is fine. Now I'm just really curious to see how many points Arandi do have actually in the baiting challenge.
One enemy is Aztec! Exclamation mark care .. said Pharaon.
So are you optimistic, Arandi, about your betting at this point? Now you know that you are all alone. Well, Arandi is actually having 2 points. It means that the previous betting were fine around this side. At least he found the 2 winners from the 2 first matches. So he did have a good start.
Randy says that he's not very confident.
So Randy, how is the sound? Do you hear the sound from the game actually?
I haven't changed anything since yesterday regarding that, so it should be fine.
I think that we don't hear anything from the game actually. No music. Nothing.
Ronnie says game sound is pretty quiet, but it's still there. So.
Yes, in fact, it's very, very quiet.
my desktop audio is almost at, I'd say, 90%. So nothing's changed since yesterday in the settings.
Okay.
I can check inside here again. Music is at 100% inside here. I can't turn it up any farther, basically.
Alright, anyway, R&D looks to be fine with the current setting.
Second board coming in for Eagles Revenge.
Yeah, he looks to have found at least 8 wall ships.
So, Esty, are you fairly confident that Pharaon will take this victory here?
I'm pretty confident, to be honest. I remember that Eagles Revenge did win 4-0 against Pharaon in Davis Cup 5, but it's a long time ago. And after having lost against Eagles Revenge, so let's say 3 years ago, I worked a lot on Pharaon to make it to never happen again. So it's gonna be interesting. I think that Pharaon should adapt quite fast, going for mid-distance as soon as it detects that the opponent is just attempting to go for a fast castle.
So Kimberly has joined the chat today. So hello, Kimberly.
Hi, Kimberly.
So we have a couple of more games, of course, inside round 16. Actually, the majority is still to be played, but decided to just go with Pharaon versus Eagles Revenge. But we also have Rehoboam versus Tribal, of course, the 2 versus the tutorial ones, Immortal versus the Unknown, and Esty Tutor Master versus Myar, and Shadow versus Barbarian to still play. Not all today, of course. We won't.
Yeah, we go step by step. But maybe tomorrow I can cast 2 games. I know that you won't be around, MrElephant, tomorrow, but
no.
I should be around maybe on Tuesday.
I'll be here tomorrow. I will only be able to stream for 2 hours today. Is what it is. So I will only be able to knock out a couple of games today. We probably won't get through this whole entire set, but I will be here tomorrow as well. So.
Okay. Right. Kimberly, which AIs are in the tutorial ones? We've got Panda Tuto, we've got Esty Tuto Master, BTG Land AI, and Vicky the Viking. So I assume that you maybe don't know the last 2 players in the team. Those players are made by old scripters and are quite old.
I would be surprised if Kimberly did not know about B2G tutorial AI.
Oh, right, maybe yes, maybe she knows, but I think that Vicky the Viking is less known.
Yeah, probably so.
An AI made by Norman Duck, the author of Eyes of Machine.
B2G tutorial AI is a fairly well-known AI, probably around the community, and probably the most well-known tutorial AI that's non-user patch. So
yeah, with Xarkos, which is also well known, I think. Right, so the first the strategy selected by Pharaon is archers versus skirmishers. But it's gonna be interesting to see how fast Pharaon will switch the strategy for militians. Actually, Pharaon did find Eagle Revenge.
Eagles Revenge going up into Castle Age. I wonder if ER would change anything with Eagles Revenge if he starts scripting again. We've seen him a couple of times around the community rather recently, just hop in for a short time, but it would be interesting if he would change anything with Eagles Revenge.
I think that he improved the cartilage time.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he added the bordering. I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure that the previous version did use the board with CC.
Trying to get up that additional third barracks here.
Yeah, we got a tower built by Pharaon in a decent place.
Yeah.
Yep, we now see some walls around the tower.
Yeah, that's going to be
we've got at least some militians.
It's going to be a very tricky tower to destroy. I don't think it will be possible even for ER to even get rid of that tower. That's going to be very difficult.
Yeah, I assume that Eagle Revenge do have some gold in the back.
So, Eagles Revenge just got Eagle Warrior.
Yeah, but Pharaon is already having all what it needs. So, Eagle Revenge is almost dead, I would say.
Yeah, Eagles Revenge is having a very difficult time already with the whole strategy here. It's too bad he doesn't garrison some troops. Kind of, but these men-at-arms are going to be very difficult to overcome.
Yep, Eagles are just dying one by one. Can you check where Eagle Revenge is gathering some gold?
Oh, yeah, I can do that as well. I think he's gathering wood over here and over here in the back of his base, so that's good for him.
Yeah, he was lucky, I would say, with the map overall. Yeah, definitely Sansu could do well versus Eagle Revenge. And the funny part is Eagle Revenge already played against an AI which has the same strategy than Sun Tzu. It was in the final stage 1-1. I think it was a Leather Goth which managed to win 2-1 against Eagle Revenge, especially because it went for pure militians. And at least it works pretty well against Eagle Revenge.
It's too bad that Leather Goth's both of his AIs got knocked out. I was hoping that one was going to be able to make it a little bit farther than it did. It was close, but he got knocked out in the end there.
Yep.
if he had been Fearix user patch version, then he would have proceeded, but he was just one win away.
I think that honestly at this point you can maybe increase the speed. I don't see any comeback at this point for Eagle Revenge.
Building another lumber camp inside the back there.
So if I'm right, Pharaon should start attacking the enemy's TC when he does have at least 30 infantry.
He has about...
So it can take long.
About 25.
Yeah, at this point it will keep retreat from the TC.
Eagles Revenge is desperate to get up more barracks. He's already has... How many barracks does he have at this point? He has 7.
7 barracks, wow.
Yeah, he has 7, and and he's building another one. He's on his 8th barracks.
Yeah, but it's already so many longswordmen for Pharaon.
Yeah. That's Pharaon's way of dealing with Eagle Warriors. Build, train more longswordsmen. Eagle Warriors coming out for Pharaon now.
Oh, it's got eventually a ram in blue. Alright, R&D, good night. Can you compare the population?
Yes. It's pretty overwhelming inside Pharaon's, and he's beginning to go inside Imperial Age. I think that we can call it after this TC goes down, or...
Yep, I think so.
We might be able to call it even sooner than that, but...
Oh, at this point I've got a bad feeling about the R&Ds betting.
If Arandi did get it right, then he would have had one of the top scores inside the betting challenge, though. Okay, I'm ready to call it whenever you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do it.
Okay.
Yeah, so definitely the 1v1 was very one-sided.
Indeed. Let's go on to...
I think that Pharaon needs to have fun, because the next opponent, if Pharaon managed to qualify, will be immortal, if I'm right.
Ooh.
No, Rehoboam. Oh well, Rehoboam or Tribal Warrior, but I got the feeling that Rehoboam is the favorite against Tribal.
You're already predicting who will win between those two.
Yeah, well, I've got my prediction, of course.
Okay, so second civ for Pharaon will be what? It will be not Georgians. Oh,
No.
Esty. These civs have been updated for the random civ generator. So the new civs have been.
Oh, that's.
So Armenians
Yes, in
and
fact, you too.
yeah, that's great.
Yeah, he did it. Yeah, I think that you already knew this. I discovered this like 2 days ago.
Oh,
I was like, oh my god, MrElephant did manage to find the guy.
Yeah. I sent him an email. I didn't receive an email back, so I figured that it was just going to be ignored. So okay, the second civ will be Indians. So if I can find it. Wait a second. The Indians are not. Hindustan. Oh, sorry, Hindustan.
Yep, can't be Indians.
Okay. Okay.
If I'm right, Pharaon can play everything till Definitive Edition. He won't be able to play Burgundian, Sicilian, Poles, etc. Right, so Pharaon is playing actually as Hindustanis.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that it makes me scared anyway, because it would play as Indians, but with the modification made on this civ, I don't know how bad it can turn for Pharaon. Let's see.
Uh-oh. We might have a couple of surprises.
Maybe. I think that one of the Pharaons would go for it. However,
there goes the granary for player 2. So
Yeah, so I'm betting that red should go for tower rush.
Player 2 is going for a trush now.
Okay. I'm at 8 minutes and 30 seconds, so there may be some delay.
Yeah, there's a tiny bit of delay.
Yeah, I already can see some villagers going on stone. At least the opponent is found. For Pharaon, while trushing, it's pretty important to find the enemy's TC. Because it's about the TC that the distance for the tower will be defined.
Red has found the TC and.
Okay, so the first tower should be built around 25 tiles from the enemy's TC.
Blue has not found the TC, the green's TC.
Alright, but I assume that blue will attempt for archery rush, I guess.
Red putting up a tower right next to the gold mine of yellows.
Okay.
So regarding time, I think that you're around a minute behind as usual, but not 100% sure about that.
What is the villager is doing actually? I see a red villagers which was luring the rhinoceros to the enemy's TC. It was something pretty weird.
I didn't see that.
You didn't see that. Yes, it was just crazy. One of the villagers' treasure was just luring the rhinoceros to Yellow's TC. It's really weird.
Might as well help the enemy. Your Pharaon is feeling generous today.
Yeah, and I'm wondering why only one tower has been built by the treasure.
I've never understood this. Sometimes I see this glitch as well. Well, on the previous version of the patch about scouts getting stuck like that, almost.
Yep, something weird. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. Alright, so it looks like Pharaon switched the strategy for something different.
Blue Pharaon is going for green right now with skirmishers and archers. Green is going up into Castle Age.
Okay, I think that it's not running too bad actually for Eagles Revenge. it might be more interesting than the previous one. Oh, red is eventually coming back, no? With the villagers' treasures.
They seem to be wanting to hunt additional food or resource. I don't completely understand what they're doing. It feels like these villagers are stuck over here.
Oh, yep. Yeah, there might be a bug, actually.
It looks like they're finally going back, though, to doing other things. Oh, never mind. They're going back again.
Oh, maybe there is I don't know, a lake of food? No. Oh, I think that it was keeping the wood to research well barrel, and the resources might have been escrowed, so that's maybe why it couldn't build a tower. I don't know. It could be the reason. But well, at this point I would say that red is just gonna attempt a fast castle now.
I'm a little bit afraid for red. I think red is kind of inside a tough spot comparatively, but a lot of Eagle Warriors coming out for yellow.
Yeah, all will depend on how the yellow will react to the enemy tower from red.
Yeah, there's a good chance that it could get stuck with that tower.
Yep. Can you compare the population?
So 43 villagers for blue, about 17 troops. Green, red has about 40 villagers. Green has 37 villagers with 5 military, and yellow has 38 villagers with about 30 troops.
Right. Well, green is eventually attacking blue, no? That's pretty interesting. Blue in 1 versus 2.
So yellow is going for the attack on blue.
Yeah, that's definitely a good option.
Looks like it's doing heavy damage.
And blue is stuck in feudal age, actually.
Yeah, I think that he's going to be stuck here. So red is starting to bring out the camels.
Camels versus eagles. I assume that green is now fine.
Yeah, we can take a look at what he's doing over there. He appears to be surviving right now, recovering. Well, actually, no. His equals are completely stuck against the walled-in tower.
Oh, yep. And I assume that yellow didn't see the red tower, actually. It just focused on blue. So once again, it's going to be interesting to compare the population, especially blue versus green. Can you tell me?
Yeah, blue has about 30 villagers right now and 7 military. Eagles Revenge has around 50 villagers and about 22 military.
Okay. Yeah, blue is in a bad shape.
Yellow appears to be going for the attack. Well, he's going after a camel.
Once again.
Chasing a camel around.
Well, they are moving almost at the same speed. So yellow is definitely wasting its time. Would be funny if red, the camel, go back to its town. Well, it looks to be the case now. Uh-oh.
Eagles Revenge seems to be in a pretty good position right now. Especially yellow.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's all about the failure from red. Trash didn't work, just for some reasons. It's gonna be interesting to see red versus 2 Eagle Revenge. I assume that Pharaon should be stronger in Imperial Age compared to Eagle Revenge. So that can be an interesting challenge.
Yeah,
and that's really a shame to see the green seagulls, which are just stuck for so long now. Oh, looking at the Red's building under construction, maybe Red is actually close to research Imperial Age.
Yeah, right now, Pharaon is researching Imperial Age, and ooh, oh, don't do that. I almost exited out of the game. Luckily, I didn't hit the escape button. But yeah, blue is officially out. But
Yep.
But I almost clicked the wrong button there. But luckily, it did not.
Okay, so.
Okay, so blue is out. And
yep, red definitely needs to kill yellow as soon as possible. For some reason, yellow keeps targeting the blue player.
Yeah, that's strange how he's still targeting that, but it looks like some of his units are changing focus here.
Right, so green is actually researching Imperial Age.
Yeah, I wonder if Eagles Revenge gets up into Imperial Age, he'll create a couple of trebs, and he might be able to knock out this tower here, possibly. We'll have to see.
To see the unit trained by red besides the camels.
It looks like there are some, mostly are the Imperial camels coming out right now, but not seeing very much of anything else at the moment. And it looks like green is attacking, came in for support against red. Lots of camels going down, but oh, there's a trebuchet from green.
Oh, it was some hand cannoneers from red.
Yeah, yeah, I forgot to mention those, some hand cannoneers. Yep.
That red is a really lucky green to be stuck with the blue tower.
Oh, it looks like they're finally getting rid of it.
Okay, eventually.
I wonder what caused them to change that whole process and thinking.
Yellow definitely needs some support from green.
Yep. But it's pretty clear that green is using TSA right now. But maybe green is switching some troops over to attacking red. They found this TC over here. A lot of troops coming in from green right now. This one might look like it's going to go to Eagles Revenge.
Yeah, honestly, Pharaon doesn't deserve to win this.
Siege rams now coming in from Eagles Revenge. I think we can speed this up if you're ready to do so.
Yeah, of course. Do it.
Okay, let's see if we can do that. I'm stuck at 2.0 for some reason. Not sure why.
Yes, because blue was he went to the point of view of blue player.
Pharaon
did have resigned.
Pharaon just resigned. Okay.
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 Nice.
So one win for both players right now.
Yeah, unexpected. I did bet 4-0 for Pharaon, so no perfect betting for me, but several people did bet for 1. MrElephant did it. Fireball. Who else? Bandit. Erickson. Okay, that's it. So you guys have good chance here to have the perfect score. I assume that Pharaon should win the 3-3, 4v4, and then we would have a rematch 2v2 for the last one.
Yeah, I thought that there was a good possibility that Eagles Revenge could take at least one game somewhere in there, just because of some unfortunate, situation or something. But definitely, I thought Pharaon would win the majority of the battles. So okay, what new civs? What new civs? Okay.
Keep in mind that it's every civ is until DE civ.
Okay, and there we go. 6. I think that we're good. How are you feeling about these civs? Esty?
Dravidian is not possible, actually.
Oh,
Pharaon doesn't play Dravidian.
oh,
Dravidian is
okay.
one of the new civilizations.
Okay, and that's gonna cause a problem then.
But definitely, I'm not comfortable with those civilizations.
Okay, let's see. Sorry about that. Have to. Okay. Eagles Revenge. So we'll have to re-roll that one civ. I don't think he can't do that civ. So okay. Mines. Should be good.
So at least Pharaon can play Malay. But right, it can play Mayan, of course.
Originally wrote Slavs for but I don't think that Pharaon can play the Slavic civ right now. Is that correct?
Yeah, Pharaon definitely needs some updates to play more civilizations at this point.
So the 3v3, can Eagles Revenge take another game off Pharaon, or will Pharaon win the rest of the games?
I think that as long as the trust is successful, I don't see any possibility for Revenge to win any other game. But something can happen, like it did happen in the 2v2, so let's see. Alright, so MrElephant, I think it's time for me to leave the casting with you. So I will stay around for a few minutes.
Okay, that's fine.
Have fun.
This will probably be the last game that I can run right now due to time constraints, but we can still pick up the remaining game tomorrow, though. So.
Yes, of course. Great. So have fun. See you.
All right. Thank you, Esty, for joining. So it looks like blue is going on the attack on purple right now. Green was doing something weird over here with its towers. It wanted to enclose one of its towers, but then decided not to. But it's looking like it's starting to trush over here. Looks like Eagles Revenge ran into his lumber camp issue. I think he has plenty of lumber camps right now. Yellow appears to be struggling right now. It's having the same lumber camp issue. This is looking fairly one-sided right now. Hello, Kiwo. Kilo, what is your username on AI Scripters? I was just curious. Do you go by something else on there, or do you just go by Kilo? Or I don't remember seeing you on there. You're not on there? That's surprising. Sure, I can compare the population. So 103 to 104 villagers for red to about, only 53 villagers with about 30 troops. Had a slight glitch earlier where he ran into a lumber camp issue. Created 1 trillion lumber camps around his town. That did not help his economy. Very similar thing happened to Yo too this game. In fact, every single player of Eagles Revenge had that occur. Yeah, this is definitely a lot of lumber camps. Red is almost at Imperial Age. Looks like Pharaon has this one inside the bag. Yeah, the elephants are distracted a little bit by the lumber camps. I'm going to speed this up now. Yeah, I was just saying that, Esty. Okay, I think we can stop this and call it for Pharaon inside this game. So good job to Pharaon, and we'll have to finish it up tomorrow between these two competitors. So thank you everyone for tuning in, and we will see you here tomorrow. Okay.